everyone, FedEx Gaming here, and welcome back to another how-to build video where I'll be showing you how to build a Five Nights at Candy's. Yes, this is a carbon copy of Five Nights at Freddy's that a couple of you guys have been asking me to build. I actually had no idea what this was, so I had to look it up, and I'm definitely down to building any Five Nights at Freddy's related maps because I had a lot of fun building the older ones. If you did not know, I built Five Nights at Freddy's 1, 2, 3, and 4 and did tutorials on all of them, so if you want to check them out, I'll have links to them in the description below. But we're going to go ahead and jump right into this candy map. It's actually not too hard. There's not too many props in it. So we're going to come right down over here to the power room, which is actually probably going to be the hardest room out of all of them because of course we have the working power. So right here is that little window area that the animatronics can jump right in and kill you, but we can go ahead and click this up so they can't get us, or flip it down and, well, let them kill us. Then over here we have the working doors. If I flip down this lever, the door opens up. Flip up the lever and the door closes. Same thing on this side. Flip down the lever, the door opens up. Flip up the lever and the door closes. Now I'm most likely going to change these to sand doors just because these are a lot harder to build, guys. I'm not sure if I really want to build these. I might do sand doors. I might show you how to build them on the outside, and you can go ahead and add them if you want to. But I'm going to just go ahead and throw a sand door in there because I am using a custom world where I could dig down as much as I want. As you can see, I have 10 blocks from here to the ceiling. Now, if you don't know how to do this, all you have to do is just create a custom world, Flatlands world, and then go to host. I believe it's in host options or something like that. But all you have to do is just change it up to where you add an extra layer in, and then add 10 blocks of air in from the bedrock and up, and then you can add in all the redstone stuff that you want to add in. So that is the power room. So we're going to go ahead and work our way over here to the right hand side because I'm 100% sure this is where the entrance to the building is. So here is the first hallway with the first camera that looks down the hallway right here. And this actually got this idea from you guys as well. In my old Five Nights at Freddy's videos, when I built those, you guys told me, FedEx, you should use a wither skull and iron bars instead of the slab. It looks a lot better, and I can't agree with you more. It does look 100 times better. So thank you guys for giving me that little tidbit for that for the cameras, because it does look 100% times better. So over here, I believe, is the entrance. I'm almost 100% certain this is the entrance. So if you're gonna decide to put a big building around this thing, I'm 100% positive this is the entrance for the building. So now we're going to go ahead and work our way over to the next room, which has the bathroom. So over here is the camera that points down towards the men's and women's bathroom. If I go right in here, oh, I got those mixed up, the women's and the men's bathroom. And I just added in a toilet, a sink, and a toilet paper roll. It's the same exact thing over here as well. It's just a toilet bowl, toilet paper roll, and a sink. I just kept it nice and small because I wanted everything to be as, I guess, scrunched up as possible. I love doing that, so we could put a nice building around this thing. Next up is the next camera that points down right here to the animatronic that will normally stand right here next to the window that can jump in and, well, get you. You don't want that to happen. Then we have the camera that points down over towards party room 1 and 2. So let's go ahead and work our way into party room 1 first. So over in party room 1, we have Candy and Cindy, and then we have the camera pointing down towards both of them, and then we can go ahead and sit inside every one of these seats. I don't know if I told you that in the beginning, but I've been doing this since Five Nights at Freddy's 1 when I built the first one. You can go ahead and sit down in any seat that you want. And then over here we have the next camera pointing down towards the kitchen. Now, they never showed the kitchen in Five Nights at Candy's, but I did decide to just build a makeshift kitchen on, well, I built the kitchen the way I thought a kitchen would look. So here's just a nice little makeshift kitchen that I made. So let's go ahead and leave this because, like I said, they don't even show it inside the game anyway. So over here is the first employees only. This is where Blank is, I believe. Yep, that's where Blank is. And there is the camera that points down towards Blank. And then there's the little area over here that usually has like a cork board or something up here. Then we're going to make our way out of this room and go ahead and work our way over to party room 2, which has Chester the monkey. There's Chester the monkey, and there's the camera pointing down towards Chester the monkey in that little area that kids could stick their face through and then take a picture out of the painting. Then over here is the employees only room that has Penguin in it, and there's Penguin's head, Penguin's body, and then that extra little head with the camera pointing down towards everything right here. Next up, we're going to swing on out of here. And also, there is a room back here. It doesn't show it on the mini map though when you're playing the game, but there is a room back here, and I'm thinking, I didn't read any lores or anything like that, but I'm thinking this might be where Rat comes from. Now, Rat is, I believe, a special character that you only can see after night 6 or at night 6. So you could do whatever you want right here. You can, I didn't do anything here, but you can maybe add Rat in here if you really want to. But there's nothing there. But I'm pretty sure that's where he comes from. I'm not 100% sure, but that would be a good spot for him to come from, or the kitchen would be fine as well. So over here is the arcade room, which is going to be the second to last room, which has our camera pointing down right here into the entire arcade room. And then we have our last room right here, which goes back towards the power room, which is another maintenance room, which has our camera pointing down over there. and our other camera pointing down over to there. And that is everything, guys. I'm pretty sure I went through everything. Now I'm going to be doing something a little bit different from my Five Nights at Freddy's video. I'm actually going to be building this entire thing with you. I'm not going to be doing a gigantic layout. We're just going to do everything together. And like I said, I'm probably going to change these to sand doors. I will still show you how to build them if you want to add them in yourself, but I'm probably just going to put sand doors there because it's going to make the video a lot easier for me. So let's go ahead and start building this thing, guys. All right, guys, so to get things started off with the power room, we're going to build a 9x11 spacing square. So we're going to go right here and we're going to go up 9 blocks that way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then counting this block going towards the right, we're going to count over 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then we're going to go back down that way 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then we're going to swing back over there with 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then we're going to extend this entire thing up 3 more blocks. So 1, 2, 3. And we're going to go around the entire thing and make it 4 high. So just go around the entire thing. I'm just going to stop talking and we're going to build this up to a 4 high block. So here is the start of the power room. So right here is where our window is going to be. So you're going to come right to the center and we're going to dig out a 2x3 space. You can see that there's 3 blocks on this side and 3 blocks on this side as well. Now let's go ahead and add in our first redstone door. This is going to be the easier one to build. So right here in the middle, we're going to place down a stone block. And then we're going to place a lever off that block as well. So let me go ahead and quickly get out a lever right here. I'm going to place a lever right off this block. Now, like I said, I'm using a different world than normally. As you can see, I have 10 blocks right here. But as long as you follow along, you should be absolutely fine. This one is the easiest one to build. Then right underneath the block, we're going to place a piece of redstone. And if we flip down the lever, as you can see, that redstone comes on and then goes off. And then right behind it, we're going to place another piece of redstone back there. Then coming out of that redstone, we're going to place a repeater. So place a repeater going this way into this block right here on 1 tick delay. If I flip it down, as you can see, the repeater comes on. Next up, we're going to place a block right up in front of our repeater. So I'm going to take out a different color. Let me take out a color just so we can see what's going on here. So I'm going to use yellow. Let's go ahead and use yellow. I'm going to place a block right in front of my repeater with a piece of redstone off of it. So if I flip this down, that piece of redstone over there comes on. Then right over here, we're going to break out this block and place in another block over here. That's just so we can see where the color is. So if I come over here, as you can see, there's the color. And we're going to take out our redstone torches and place 3 redstone torches going up. So 1, place a block on top of it. 2, place a block on top of it. And 3. So if I flip down the lever, that redstone torch should go off. So flip down the lever like that. Boom. The redstone torch goes off. Flip it up. And the redstone torch comes back on. Next up, we're going to come over, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks from this redstone torch. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, sorry, 5. We're going to have to come over 5 blocks and then place redstone along all 5 blocks. Then off of these 3 in front of the window, we're going to place down sticky pistons. So 1, 2, 3. As you can see, they all extended out. Next up, take out your slabs and then place 2 slabs in front of every sticky piston. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And there is the top half of our door. So if I flip down this lever, the top half of the window door opens up. And then if we flip it up, it closes. So now all we have to do is the bottom half. So just flip it down for now so it is retracted in its top position. So then we're going to come right over here and we're going to dig out these 3 blocks. And then we're going to dig out these 3 blocks as well. And then we're going to do that one more time and dig out these 3 blocks. I'm just going to change these colors real quick. So right off of these 3 blocks right here, that is closest to our door, we're going to place down 3 torches off the side of these blocks. So 1, 2, 3 like that. Place 3 pieces of redstone dust on top of them. Next up, take out your sticky pistons and place your sticky pistons on top of all of these redstone torches. The pistons should extend for now, and then place in your slabs on top of them. There we go. And then right here, coming out of the block that our repeater's going into, we're going to place another repeater coming out of this block. It should come on thanks to that repeater back there. And we're going to set this one to 2 ticks delay. Place a block in front of it like that. And that's it, guys. The window is done. So if you flip up the lever, the window closes. Flip down the lever, and the window opens up. That easy, guys. See, nothing to it. And then we're going to place some more slabs right around this corner so it just looks nice. There we go. Let's place in some more slabs, and then everything looks nice. And then we're going to worry about cleaning all this up later on. Next up, we're going to do the next 2 doors over here and over here. So like I said, I'm going to be putting sand doors in there, which I haven't done yet, but they're pretty easy to build sand doors. But if you want to build the doors that I showed at the beginning, I'm going to show you just a quick demonstration right over here, and then you can go ahead and just implement it in. I'll even show you where to put the pistons in over there in case you want to just quickly implement it in. But what you're going to start off by doing is placing down a block with a lever, and then place a redstone torch off the back of it. Next up, we're going to take out more blocks, and we're going to create an L shape right here. So 1, 2, 3. Place a piece of redstone up here, and actually flip down this lever so that redstone goes off. Then I'm going to place a torch over here a block down from the redstone torch with a piece of redstone dust here, a redstone torch to the side with a repeater coming out of it on 4 ticks delay. Next up, we're going to take a sticky piston. We have to face it right off the side of that redstone torch. So place a sticky piston off this block like this. As you can see, it extended out. And then place a block in front of it. Next up, place a block on top of this redstone torch with a redstone torch right above this sticky piston with yet again another sticky piston off the side of this one with your blocks of choice in front of it. So I'm going to go ahead and just quickly use stone. There we go. So this is going to be a block that will be the color of your door. Then right here in front of this 4 tick delay repeater, we're going to place 2 sticky pistons facing upwards. So 1, 2, and then place in another color choice of your door. Then we're going to swing over to this side, and coming out of that redstone dust, we're going to place a block down, place a repeater coming out of it on 3 ticks delay, place a block in front of it, place 2 blocks coming out of that, 1, 2, place a repeater coming out of this block on 1 tick delay with a piece of redstone in front of it. Then we're going to swing over here and put a block right next to that redstone with a piece of redstone on top of it. Then swinging back towards our sticky pistons, we're going to place a block here and a block here, place a piece of redstone up here, place a repeater going into that redstone on 4 ticks delay, place a block on top of your 4 tick delay repeater by going in like this, place another piece of redstone up here. Now we don't want these 2 connecting, so place in yet again another block right here to disconnect those 2. Then we're going to swing over here, and on top of this block where our 3 ticks going into, we're going to place another sticky piston facing towards us with a block in front of it, and that should be the entire door. So if I flip up the lever, as you can see, the door closes, and if I flip down the lever, the door opens up, and that's the exact door that I used over there. So now I'm going to show you where you put your sticky pistons in. So I'm going to show you this sticky piston right here and these 2 right here in case you want to put them into the door. So I'm just going to quickly come over here, and I'm going to dig out this area so you know how to build it. You already know how to build it. So now this is going to be the exact area where those pistons will be going. So you're going to have the first top sticky piston, that top one right there is going to be going right here with your block of choice for your door, right like that. And then you're going to have your other one down here. Let me come down 3 blocks. So 1, 2, and 3. And then you're going to have your other 2 sticky pistons facing upwards like this with your block in front of it like that. And that's where your sticky pistons will start off. And then all you have to do is just build that exact same thing right over there. See how it looks right there? And you just got to build it right here. You know what? I'm not going to build the sand door. I'm just going to skip ahead now and build both of these doors right here. Like I said, guys, you've got to build the same exact thing right here for over there. So I'm going to quickly go ahead through this. I'm going to skip through the video. Just build the same exact thing I showed right there, right here, and you should be absolutely fine. So I quickly went ahead and I built the doors. I'll probably show it anyway. I didn't talk through the whole entire thing, but they're pretty simple doors to build, guys. It's not too hard to build that door. But I do have to show you guys in case you do build these doors or if you build a different door. But just in case you did build this one, I do have to show you how to hook up the lever from up here. So this is where our lever is going to be going. So we're going to come right over here and break this block. So coming out of this block right here, we're going to have a repeater on one tick delay. As you can see, it's already on because I flipped down my lever. And then we're going to place a block up in front of this repeater. I'm going to have to bring the redstone from this block down to right over here off of this block right here. So what I like to do is come out a block from the block that has our lever, place a repeater going into it on one tick delay, place a block behind it, place another block out from here, and then we're going to bring the redstone from here up to right here. So we're just going to come up one block like this from this redstone, boom, place a piece of redstone, and then we're just going to make a big, I guess a spirally staircase. We're just going to make a spirally staircase going all the way up like this. Just bring your redstone going all the way up like this until you reach the area where your lever is, like that. There we go. And bring it right over like that, and there you have it. It's that simple to hook up the lever. And did I delete the lever down here? Just make sure you break your lever down here once you get everything into place. So now if I come up here and I flip down my lever, boom, the door will close and the door will open up. And the same thing has to go on this side as well. Place your lever here, just flip it down for now. Swing over here, break this block out, place a repeater here coming out of that block, should come on, place a block in front of it, and we have to bring the redstone from here going all the way down to right over here. There it is. So we're going to bring a block out, place a repeater on one tick, place a block behind it, block down with a piece of redstone. Make sure you break this lever right here. We're going to need that for later on. And we have to bring this redstone up to here. So come up a block right here like this. There we go. Place a piece of redstone here. Come up a block, and we're just going to make our spirally staircase going all the way up to the top of this area right here. So bring this block up and over, and then bring your redstone going all the way down till you connect it. And there is the second door completely done. So if we flip it up, it closes, flip it down, it opens up. All right, guys, so the hard part is out of the way. That's the hardest part of pretty much this entire map. So now what we're going to do is checkerboard our floor. So what you're going to have to do is at least dig down one, and we're going to checkerboard our floor with black stained clay and quartz blocks. So I'm going to go ahead and break out this entire floor real quick like this. There we go. Break out this entire area over here. And then you can start off however you want. It really doesn't matter. The checkerboard pattern is going to be going throughout the whole entire thing. So I like usually going from the corner right here, and then I'm just going to checkerboard pattern this entire area. So now it's time to go ahead and start adding in some of the props. So we're going to come out a slab right here, and then we're going to put a staircase upside down. So place a block in right here. It doesn't really matter what you use. Just place your staircase in upside down like that, and place your staircase upside down like that. Then over here on this corner, we're going to have our fan. So we're going to place a slab up right here, place a block right here. So we're just going to take out a different color, place a block right here with a lever off the side of it. Just make sure you have your thing closed for now, because we actually do need that closed just for now. Then we're going to place in a piston right on top of this lever, facing towards us like that, and then place in an iron trapdoor off this block. Next up, come over here and flip down the lever, and that will make our fan like that. There we go. There is our fan. Then we're gonna go ahead and make our computer. So place in an iron pressure plate. Then right behind it, we're gonna place in a sign right off the pressure plate like this, and then just press done. We don't need to do anything to it. And then place a painting off the front of it. That will make our laptop or computer. Next up, take out a flower pot and place a flower pot right here for your cup. And now all we need is a few paintings in here. So just take out your paintings. And what I like to do is have two single paintings right here. So I just go like this real quickly. And we're going to need two single paintings like that. There we go. And then I also have a filing cabinet over here as well. I almost forgot about that. So take out some item frames. And we're also going to need light gray stained carpet. I'm going to place an item frame right here like this with a light gray stained carpet in like that. And then we're going to need a black stained clay block. So take out your black stained clay block. Place one right here. Item frame with carpet inside of it. And there we have the whole entire front area. Now we have to place in our seat. Now, if you have watched any of my other Five Nights at Freddy's videos, I always do the same exact seat. So just come out 3 blocks from here. So 1, 2, and 3. And then on the 4th block, we're going to place in a piece of soul sand. Then we're going to place a block right above our soul sand with any block, doesn't really matter. Place a rail on top of it, place a minecart, break the rail. And then as you can see, the minecart will fall into place. And thanks to the soul sand, you can't move the minecart at all. Place in a staircase of your choosing facing towards your minecart. If you can't, just go like that. There we go. And then place in your staircase like this. And then all we're going to do is place a piston behind it, send power to it, and there is our seat for everything. So if I sit here, I can activate everything. Boom. I can open up the window. I can open up the doors as well. Boom. The door closes. and the door should close on this side as well. And that's the entire power room completely done. Oh, you know, I almost forgot. You can also add in my fake little calendar. I just put in an item frame like this right over here for the calendar. All right, guys, so now it's time to get started with the right-hand side over here. So we're going to take out some light blue stained clay and just follow along. So starting right from this block, we're going to come out 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So there should be 4 blocks from here, and then we're going to go that way 13 blocks. So 1, count the first one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 blocks. Then we're going to go back this way 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just swing it right back into our diorite, polished diorite. I really don't know how to say it. Then what we're going to do now is make a checkered pattern along the wall. So just go black stained clay, white, black, white, and just do that all the way down the entire thing. And don't worry, we'll make our doorways after the entire thing is complete. So just go across your entire thing with the right blocks like this until you reach over here. And then we're going to do it one more time on top of these. So just follow right along the top areas that you have just placed in, and you should be absolutely fine the entire way through. So we're going to go ahead and place in all of these blocks like this. There we go. And then take out your light blue again, and then just wrap that around the top area. Now that we've gotten that into place, we can start up on our checkerboard pattern once again. So just follow this color right here. So as you can see, if yours is white or black here, so if yours is black, you're going to put a black block here. If yours is white, you're going to put a white block here. Mine's white, so I'm going to place a white one right there. And then we're going to go ahead and make another checkerboard pattern. Make sure you do that. If you don't do that, then your whole floor is going to get messed up. And at one point, you're going to have 2 colors colliding with each other that shouldn't be colliding with each other. So we're going to go ahead and just checkerboard pattern this entire area up. Next up, we're going to go ahead and add in our camera. So right over here in this corner, we're going to place down an iron bar. And then right on top of it, we're going to place in a wither skeleton skull backwards. And that's going to be our camera facing down over here. Now what we're going to need is a 2x2 painting right off of this block right here. So what I like to do is just add in a few more blocks around this area. So all I can get is a 2x2 painting and place it right here in this corner until we get a 2x2 painting. Now I don't really like that fire one right there. I usually like getting, there we go. That's the one I usually like to get. And we're going to go ahead and get rid of this. So now we have our wither, and I wish I did not break that block. Next up, we're going to take out some signs. So go ahead and take out signs right here. And right over here, right across from this doorway, we're going to break out 2 blocks. And that's going to be the entrance area over there. And we're going to break out these 2 blocks right here as well. And then right above them, we're going to put in a sign and type in exit on the second line. So EXIT. So there we go, exit on the second line, and then hit done, and do the same thing over here as well. Come down a line and then type in exit on the second line. So there we go, exit, boom, completely done. Now what we're going to do over here is the same exact thing we just did here. We're just going to double down on it. So we're going to come out 4 blocks from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then wrap this down 13 blocks. Just follow along with the other one. You don't have to count it out. Just follow along with this one like that. And then we're going to do the same exact checkerboard pattern right around here. So just follow along from here. So white, black, and just go around the entire thing. It should match up to the other side right over here. So just bring it all the way around, doing the same exact coloring. And as you can see, it matched up fine. And then we're going to go ahead and double down on it like this. So go around the entire thing, double downing on it. There we go. Bring it all the way around, bring it up here. And then we're going to go ahead and bring our light blue stained clay right above the tops of it to cap it off. So we're going to go around the top and right here. And now we're going to go ahead and add in our entrance. Now I used jungle doors. Now what you want to do is find the center right here. So 1, 2, 3, and that should be the center. 1, 2, 3. So just count 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th block should be the center block right here. So we don't want to break these 2. We want to break the 2 on the sides of the centered block. So 1, 2, 3, 4 in is the centered block. And then what I used is polished andesite, and I'm going to place 2 here and 2 here. And then we're going to go ahead and just place in our jungle doors like this. And that's going to be the entrance to the building. You can make the entrance wherever you want, but I'm pretty sure that's where it is. Now all we have to do is just follow the same exact checkerboard pattern in here and just follow it right into here. And it should, no matter what, level out to over there. See, it went perfectly to over here. And let's go ahead and just change this to a checkerboard pattern. And there we have the 2 side rooms completely done. And that was part 1 of Five Nights at Candy's. If you want to get to the second part, I'll have a link to it in the description below. I'll see you guys there. We'll be starting off right where we left off in the first one. All right, guys, see you there. Peace.